2011 has been a breakout season for many players, and the Player of the Year race came right down to the wire. As duly appointed representatives for Luke Donald, we lay out his case for Player of the Year. After what seemed like a weekly competition for the top of the world golf ranking, Donald took over the #1 spot on May 29th and hasn't let it go. He led the tour in overall scoring average, final round scoring average, and final round performance, improving his position 15 out of 16 times. Donald's 14 top 10s were 2 more than runner-up Webb Simpson in 7 fewer events.
The ultimate Mr. Consistency. I mean, he's very steady with his game, sort of does everything quite well. It doesn't really have any real weakness.
I've always been a reasonably consistent player. I've always had one part of my game working. But in the last year or so, I've kind of gotten all parts of the game working a lot better, and that's really been a big key to me getting to where I am right now.
Donald led the tour in strokes gained putting by nearly 1/10 of a point and was first in putting average. He went 483 holes without a 3-putt, bettering the tour record by more than 100 holes. And he did not miss a 3-footer all year, going 529 for 529. Not a bad average.
Looks like he's never going to miss a putt. He just makes it look real easy.
Nothing bothers him. Nothing phases the guy. Yeah, pure putting stroke. I mean, inside of 10 feet, it's pretty much good.
While other players are bombing it off the tee 300 yards, Donald's strength is a throwback. Pinpoint accuracy with his irons. He was second on tour in proximity to the hole from 50 to 125 yards, just over 15 feet, more than 3 feet better than the tour average. And he led the tour in scoring from that distance. And if he happened to miss a green, he was also second in proximity to the hole from the sand.
He's made the sacrifice to be that #1 player. It's not an easy thing to do. It's not something that happened overnight. Physically, he knows himself. He knows his game very, very well.
Getting to #1 has probably been better than anything I've ever thought about. When you really sit back and think about it, it's been really a special achievement. Sometimes you have to wake up in the morning and pinch yourself to realize how fortunate I've been.
Donald's 2 victories tied for the tour lead, and each one was emphatic. In his first win, he toyed with the field at the World Golf Championship's Accenture Match Play Championship. He never trailed, won 6 and 5 twice, and beat then world #1 Martin Keimer in the finals.
Luke Donald concludes one of the great weeks we've seen in the history of this championship.
There's nothing quite like beating the top 63 guys in the world and winning that tournament. It was, I think, opened a lot up for me for the rest of the year, gave me a huge amount of confidence. It was a big part of me getting to #1 in the world.
His second win was his crowning achievement. To take the money title from Webb Simpson, Donald needed victory at the Children's Miracle Network Hospital's Classic. 5 shots back with 10 holes to play, and playing in the same group as Simpson, Donald rattled off 6 straight birdies to win by 2.
Wow. Wow. He is really making a statement.
He leapfrogged Simpson not just on the leaderboard, but on the money list to clinch the Arnold Palmer Award.
I'll probably have a drink at the end of this year and toast that it was a stellar year and a banner year. I still think I have a lot more to accomplish, you know. Obviously, I'm still without a major. There's room for a lot more trophies in that cabinet.
All that success and still motivated? In the case of 2011 Player of the Year, the defense rests.